Elaine is a 17-year-old girl who comes to see her primary care physician after visiting the emergency room for an asthma exacerbation.
Hi, Eileen. How are you today?
I'm good. How about you?
I'm great, thanks. So why did you need to come in today?
So I had a little trip to the emergency room last week and I need a refill on my asthma medication.
Okay, well, I'll let the doctor know that you need your inhalers refilled today.
Okay.
Also, I'm taking a look at your medical chart right now, Eileen, and it looks like you used to be taking birth control, but that you're no longer on it. Are you wanting to become pregnant?
Oh no.
Are you taking any other kind of birth control?
Yeah, condoms.
Great. Well, condoms are great. Honestly, if people are using condoms to prevent pregnancy, it's a great method, and it's also the only method that can keep you from getting sexually transmitted infections. But we do know that when people are using only condoms for birth control, they can often get pregnant.
Oh no, I don't want to be pregnant.
Okay, well, I can just have the doctor come in and talk to you about different types of birth control. Would that be all right?
Yeah, that would be great.
Perfect. Well, here's a chart on different types of birth control. You can go ahead and look that over, and the doctor will be right in.
Okay, thank you.
Hi, Eileen.
Hi, doctor.
So my medical assistant tells me that you want to have your asthma medications refilled today and you want to discuss birth control. Okay, great. So I just refilled your asthma medications. So remember, you have 2 inhalers. One of them you use every single day, regardless of how you feel. The other one you use only when you need it.
Okay, I remember.
Okay, great. And you also want to talk about birth control?
Yeah, so I was talking to the medical assistant and I was telling her I use condoms, but she said they're not the best thing to prevent pregnancy. So I really want to get the best protection to prevent me from getting pregnant.
Well, it's really great that you're using condoms because condoms are the best thing to protect against sexually transmitted infections. They're not the best thing to protect against pregnancy. We do have some better options. Did you take a look at our chart here?
Yeah, so I was looking at it and I just want to make sure I get the best thing that prevents pregnancy. I don't want to get pregnant. I don't want babies at all.
So I do hear that you really want to use the most effective thing against pregnancy. So I'm going to talk to you about these here at the top here because they are the best birth control that we have at preventing pregnancy. So let's talk about the IUD and the implant.
Okay.
Let's talk about the IUD first.
Okay.
So with the IUD, there are a few different types of IUD. There's one with hormone and one without hormone. And the nice thing about the IUD is it's one of the most effective methods in preventing pregnancy. I will talk to you about the IUD without hormone first. So this is what it looks like. And the nice thing about the IUD is it can stay in for many years. You come in, you have it placed, and you don't have to come back for refills.
What are the side effects?
When you have your period, it might be a little bit heavier. You may have a little more cramping with your period. If that happens, we can always recommend medication you can take that will help with that side effect. Okay. And then our other type of IUD has some medication on it. It's a hormone. And with that type of IUD, your periods will be a little bit lighter and you have less cramping with your period. Usually you have some spotting with that one for about the first 4 months after we place it, but that usually goes away.
Okay. And what's this thing right here?
So that's the implant. So the implant is a little rod that's about the size of a toothpick that we place underneath the arm, and that can stay in for 3 years. So it goes right here underneath your arm. And the nice thing is when you raise your arm, you can't see it, but if you were to press your arm, you can feel it, so you know it's there.
What are the side effects for this one?
So the major side effect of the implant is an irregular period. So it's a period that's pretty random, which means that if you track your period now, you won't be able to track your period because it can come at different times.
Okay, that does not sound fun. So doesn't seem like that would be actually a good fit for me. I don't want a random period. So I think I actually would want to try this one, the one that you still get a period with no hormones.
So that's a no hormone IUD. Great. So I'll have my medical assistant come back in and she'll set up the room and we can place your IUD today.
Okay, thank you.
Great.